Come on in, take a seat. We're gonna tell you what the big boys eat. Name is Wheaties, crunchy wheat. Now you know what the big boys eat. Hello, Miss, come on in. Jump in, berry, have a swim. Wheaties, Wheaties, crunchy wheat. Now go tell your mama what the big boys eat.
Part of your good breakfast.
Missed you.
Oh, yeah? What did you miss most?
Your face. You know how I like to touch you?
Oh, that's a good thing I use Noxzema. That's why I feel so soft.
Oh?
Well, it's more than just a close shave. It soothes my skin. And you know how sensitive my skin is.
I just know it's soft.
Well, it's the moisturizer that...
Glad you're back.
Noxzema medicated shave cream. Share the softness.
Today, they moved me in. Tonight, we're moving out.
Turn it loose tonight. Coors Light, turn it loose tonight. Don't hold back. Turn it loose tonight. That's the feel when you're moving around. Coors Light is the one that won't slow you down. Coors Light, turn it loose. Don't slow down. Turn it loose.
Tonight,
Even an angel couldn't keep this family together.
when Ethel tries to give the Prestons some lessons in communication, she asks Heaven for a little help.
The family that plays together stays together.
And that's when the fun begins.
It's a blackout! Nito! I don't want to die!
Lizzie, get a hold of yourself.
That's me you're holding.
Don't miss Down to Earth, tonight on Superstation WTBS.
Well, we have it officially now that Brad Armstrong is declared the official winner of that match, but he has been injured. And that poses some interesting new problems. We'll talk more about that as the program progresses. But right now, we've got a great matchup coming in the ring. Sweet Brown Sugar going out against Mike Jackson. This should be a fast-moving match all the way down the line. Mike Jackson offering his hand. A good display of sportsmanship there. Brown Sugar up and over and around his man. Giving it that little sugar shuffle. And again, Sweet Brown Sugar, who, by the way, was tremendous in football, track, and field, particularly in the hurdles. And he does. He's got a powerful pair of legs. Jackson trying to get to him, and Sugar just jumping away from him. A little high five, and a quick takedown by Sweet Brown Sugar. We will be explaining a little bit later on those stipulations in that contract. Good move by Jackson, but Sugar hung right in there. And that has Jackson back to the canvas again. All right, Sweet Brown Sugar has been staying on top of the situation. Sweet Brown Sugar keeping the arm bar on Mike Jackson. So far, these two men have been extremely careful about the rules and regulations. Brad Armstrong, how's he doing?
Well, he's a little shook up, certainly. That Road Warrior, big man and big powerful man, has done some damage. It just shows how frustrated Mr. Ellering and his Road Warriors might be, although I saw Ellering trying to control the guy, so we'll just have to see what happens there.
Well, it's a shame. Brad Armstrong, of course, it's a strange turn of events because it does give him the benefit of the victory in the match. Meanwhile, an armbar now by Sweet Brown Sugar on Mike Jackson. Jackson is extremely swift, and so is Sweet Brown Sugar. But Sugar does hold a bit of advantage here in height. And good drop toe hold by... and as he tried for the side headlock, he was Sweet Brown Sugar slipping away, getting the hammerlock. Been some excellent counter wrestling in this match.
Well, I'll tell you, you're looking at Sweet Brown Sugar, Mike Jackson, both great wrestlers, and Sugar outweighing him. Sugar, I think, having the edge in experience. And Sugar has just proved to be a new dimension right here on World Championship Wrestling, and has been doing an outstanding job of wrestling.
No question about that. Mike Jackson now beginning to push his advantage. Catches him with a good drop kick coming off the ropes. Moves up. Hooks the far leg, but Sweet Brown Sugar powers out. And it's Sweet Brown Sugar. Uncorking a right hand. Jackson takes one to the midsection. Sweet Brown Sugar up and away. Got him in a high backdrop. Sweet Brown Sugar coming up on that second ring rope. Jackson coming up. Sweet Brown Sugar just all but tore his head off. Down to three. Down to three, and Sweet Brown Sugar takes the victory. There will be wrestling tonight in Rome, Georgia at Memorial Gym at 8:30, and tomorrow night in Marietta at the Cobb County Civic Center, and of course then April 1st, Sunday, April 1st, in the Omni, a Canadian strap match.
Yeah, in the Omni. Thank you, Ronnie Garvin. Thank you, Ronnie Garvin, for this. Thank you, Ronnie Garvin, for a lot of things, but one thing I cannot thank you for. What you have done to my face and what you have done to my ribs. A Canadian strap match means one thing. We tie them up together. There's 10 feet of leather in between, and somebody's going to get their rear whipped. And it's you, Garvin, this time. Thanks a lot, though.
In Atlanta, the Omni, Sunday, April 1st at 8:30 in a Canadian strap match. The World TV Champion, Jake the Snake Roberts, clashes with Ronnie Garvin, National Tag Team Championship. 2 out of 3 falls. Austin Idol, the Universal Heartthrob, and the King of Wrestling, Jerry Lawler, take on the Road Warriors, the champions. For this match, Precious Paul will be handcuffed to one ring post, King Kong Bundy to another. Winner of the first fall will have his man released. National Heavyweight Championship, Brad Armstrong defends against the Spoiler. Battle of the Giants, Big Joe LeDuc takes on King Kong Bundy, plus Les Thornton, Tim Horner, Sweet Brown Sugar, Tommy Rogers, and more. Tickets at the Omni at all seats locations. Don't miss it. Be there.
And on Thursday, March 29th, there will be wrestling in Lawrenceville, Georgia. On Friday, March 30th, Augusta, Georgia.
The Omni, Gordon. Canadian strap match. You know, I've been dropped on my head. It cost me $34,000, Jake the Snake, a Canadian strap match. You can't run, and I'm going to whip you. I'm not going to whip you like a dog. I'm going to whip you like a snake. You know, I can see he's spending some of my money. He's got a fur coat. I understand he rode over here in a limousine. Well, you should have saved your money, because when I take that title away from you, you're probably going to have to go on welfare.
The enemies. These are the enemies of the adult mouth. What they leave behind can cause adult bad breath and cavities. This is a toothpaste strong enough, adult enough to clean up the enemies. Gleam. Gleam has an unbeatable cleaning system, an adult strength cleaning system to help clean up food and film. Plus, Gleam fights adult bad breath. And Gleam has proven fluoride protection against cavities. So, eat like an adult, but get a toothpaste strong enough to clean up this, adult enough to clean up this. Get Gleam, adult strength Gleam, to fight the enemies of the adult mouth.
An hour from now, there'll be 50,000 people here watching a ball game. Plenty to eat and drink, plenty to cheer about, or groan about. Some of those 50,000 are going to be heading home not feeling so well. Heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach. For most common stomach discomforts, from here to here, they can all take one remarkable medicine for relief, Pepto-Bismol. As it coats, Pepto-Bismol relieves what's wrong, the heartburn, the upset stomach, or the diarrhea. Relieves it, then leaves a protective coating behind. Can your stomach medicine do that? Pepto-Bismol. For most common stomach discomforts, the one that coats is the only one you need.
Shotgun Rapids, Idaho, and Milwaukee. Folks mean something great to these guys. The shotgun means whitewater at its best. And Milwaukee means beer. Cold, crisp Old Milwaukee beer and smooth golden Old Milwaukee Light.
And Old Milwaukee.
And Old Milwaukee Light.
Taste as great as their name.
You know, guys, it doesn't get any better than this.